name is Sherry Melander Smith, and you're watching Living Forward. The goal of Living Forward is to talk about issues that help people with disabilities live the very best life possible, including their disability. Today we have a very, very special show. I have two wonderful ladies with me, and I'm so happy to introduce them to you. On my right is Alyssa Carlson. Alyssa I met not too long ago at the Pageant of Hope, and to my left is the beautiful Amani Cruzen. Welcome, Amani.
Hi.
Hi. So, as you remember, Alyssa, you and I met back, how long ago was it? Maybe 2 or 3 months ago at the Pageant of Hope? Or maybe it was longer.
It was in March.
In March. I'm sorry. Time flies when you're having fun. But Alyssa really caught my attention during this beautiful pageant because just prior to the pageant, days, in fact, before the pageant, she had a major back surgery, and she had just barely made it to the pageant. And we could all see that, she was in significant pain, but she was really just spirited to join in this occasion of celebrating diversity among all children. And one of the things that Alyssa did that night was read an essay that she wrote. So if you wouldn't mind reading once again your beautiful essay, we'd appreciate that.
I was born with spina bifida. I have trouble walking and standing, and I use a wheelchair for most everything. And for a long time, I thought of it as the biggest curse that anyone could have ever be given. I focused on the negative side of having a disability, and I wasted a lot of birthday cakes wishing it away. I will never be on the soccer team. I will never join dance. I will never win a marathon. It's a pity that I didn't realize how blessed I am sooner. I wasted so long focusing on things that I can't do that I never noticed all that I can do. I can set goals, I can educate people, I can hold my head high with confidence, I have no limits. So I will always continue to smile big and dream bigger, because I am not defined by the scars on my body or the chair that I sit in. I am defined by my attitude about it. I'm a disabled girl, and I am beautiful. I am proud, I am blessed, and this year, when I blew out the candles on my birthday cake, I didn't dare wish that away.
I love that essay. Every time I hear it, I get so touched, so moving. And I hope you continue to share them with others because you're truly, truly an inspiration. So thank you, Alyssa.
Thank you.
Yes. And the topic today actually is on bullying. And as we all know, bullying is a major concern and it has been for a long time. And bullying can be very, very detrimental to people who have disabilities. I mean, if you can see that we have a physical disability, we're obviously an easy target. And I am hoping that we'll all take a stand against bullying. And today I have with us Amani. And Amani, she is a very, very talented, beautiful, obviously, and special girl. She wrote an essay on bullying and put together some facts and figures on bullying. And I'm so happy to have Amani read them for us tonight. So nice to have you here, Amani Cruzen.
Thank you for having me.
Absolutely. So if you could just go ahead and read your essay, we'd be really, really pleased to listen to it.
Okay. Definition of bullying. Bullying is an act of repeated aggressive behavior in order to intentionally hurt another person, physically or mentally. Bullying is the act of using physical, verbal, written, or psychological power to hurt or humiliate someone for any reason, such as gender, race, religion, disability, or sexual orientation. It is characterized by an individual behaving in a certain way to gain power over another. The numbers on bullying. The numbers on bullying are clear. There is no denying the impact of bullying. You don't need many more facts to realize the impact that bullying has on society. According to the U.S. Secret Service, bullying was a factor in 2/3 of 37 school shootings that they reviewed. In 85% of bullying, bystanders are involved in teasing the victim or egging on the bully. Bullying exists everywhere. It is found in almost every professional industry. There is bullying in prisons, online, on playgrounds, in families, and almost any place you can think of. 60% of middle school students say that they have been bullied, while 16% of staff believe that students are bullied. This tells us that there is a difference in perception. 160,000 students stay home from school every day due to bullying. 30% of students who reported they had been bullied said they had at times brought weapons to school. A bully is 6 times more likely to be imprisoned by the age of 24, and a bully is 5 times more likely to have a serious criminal record when he or she grows up. 2/3 of students who are targets become bullies, and 20% of high school students say they have seriously considered suicide within the last 12 months. 25% of students say that teachers intervened in bullying incidents, while 71% of teachers say they intervened. Why is it so hard for parts of our community to realize bullying is such a serious issue with statistics like this? Maybe the reason is that in many societies, bullying has become a normal part of life. A child or an adult being shoved around is no longer as much of a head turner as it used to be. Why is it suddenly okay to sit on the sidelines while this is going on all around us? Ever hear the saying, "Oh, it's just boys being boys"? When is the line crossed and boys are no longer just being boys? And the same for girls. When are we as a country finally going to stand up to the bullies? Sometimes it seems completely impossible to stomp down bullying, considering how many bullies there are and how many more are waiting to grow up. But don't believe in impossible. Believing in impossible lets you down. Impossible pushes you down. Impossible does not let you go as far as you possibly can to reach your full potential. Bullying does not have to be so common. We can teach children at young ages to never start bullying and to prevent it through our schools, through the parents, and through ourselves. I have one more question. Are you ready to be part of the movement to stop bullying? Educate your friends and family about the facts of bullying and join the movement. Being yourself and stopping bullying is the new cool.
Thank you. So have any of you ever had any experiences of bullying as a child?
Definitely.
Definitely?
Yeah.
Do you feel comfortable sharing any of those stories? Or do you have any advice for how to prevent bullying for children?
Well, helping other people when they're being bullied definitely comes back to you. I have a lot of friends at school who I've stood up for, and they've turned around and stood up for me, and confidence is definitely key when it comes to bullying.
Yes.
And it's just something that you can't let get to you.
How about you, Imani?
Well, there has been bullying at my school before, and when you see someone getting bullied, you can't just be afraid to stand up for them. You just need to know that if you stand up to the bully, they're going to actually think about what you said to them or what you did to help that person. And maybe you can make a difference.
Absolutely. Fantastic. You did a great job. I'm really happy to have you on the show. And I'm so happy that you were able to read your definitions of bullying and to incorporate into your school the anti-bullying campaign that you were referring to earlier. So that's really an important step. You really can make a difference at 13, at 7. You can make a difference. And you're a perfect example of somebody at a young age who's making a difference. And you too, Alyssa.
Thank you.
So that's our show on bullying. If you have any comments you'd like to leave, please go ahead and do so at ctv.org, and I'd be happy to reply. So that's our show for tonight. Thanks again for watching. Bye-bye for now.